Hey guys, this is Kritesh and welcome to TradeBrains YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to discuss 3 simple tricks to stock research in India for beginners. So if you are a beginner and you are not familiar with Indian stock market, do not know where to start researching stocks, and even if you do not know names of many of the companies listed in Indian stock exchange, this video can be helpful to you. So the tricks that we are going to discuss in this video is super easy, actionable, and any beginner or anyone who are interested in the stock market can use this strategy. So let's get started. First of all, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe. We publish new interesting investing videos every day. The first strategy is just to go on Google and search money control index composition. So this will land you to a page on money control. If you do not know money control, it is a big financial website in India which contains the financial data of almost all the listed companies in the Indian stock market. So click on the first link and it will land you to the money control index composition page. So let me tell you how you can use this page. Let's say if you are interested to invest in any industry, particular industry, let's say energy industry, but you have not idea about what are the different companies in the energy sector and which can be the best option for you to invest in that industry. So here you can look at the index composition like S&P BSE energy composition. You will find a list of all the companies which are in energy sector. So the thing is that here you can find a comprehensive list of stocks. I mean, you do not really need to research all the 5,000 companies in the Indian stock market. Here you can get a list of all the 15-20 companies in the energy sector, and you can find out which one is the best, which one has the most growth potential, and which can give you good returns in the future. I mean, you can go to the page of all these 15-16 companies in the energy sector and read more about it, and you have to do a competitive analysis like which is the best alternative in this industry. Anyhow, this is an easier approach for the beginners. Similarly, let's say if you want to invest in any other particular industry, let's say finance industry, so you can click on S&P BSE finance, and here you will get a list of all the finance companies. Now the thing is that this index is showing both banks and financial services, and that's why the list is a little bigger. However, if you go to Nifty and look at Nifty finance, Nifty fin services, so this index will be a little smaller. So again, you will get a list of all the company in a particular industry. So overall, this is a very simple strategy for the beginners to start researching the stocks. I mean, if you do not know where to start, what are the companies in the Indian stock market, this simple trick will help you to get familiar with the different companies in different industries. Anyways, Money Control is not the only website where you can get this information. You can also use NSE India website, which is the website of National Stock Exchange, for getting the same information. For example, if you go to NSE India and go to live market and equity stock, so here you can again see the different indexes, like this is Nifty 50. So these are the companies, big 50 companies which are in the index of Nifty 50. Similarly, if let's say you want to study about FMCG company, Nifty FMCG, that is fast moving consumer goods industry, so just click on Nifty FMCG and this will give you a list of all the company in this industry like Marico, Godrej, Dabur, Hindustan Unilever. So this is a very simple strategy. I generally prefer Money Control over BSE or NSE India because here you can find a customized detail about the company. So let's say here you can see that all the financial companies are listed and you want to know more about Edelweiss, then just click on Edelweiss and open it in a new tab, and here you can get more information about the company like what is their market capitalization, what is their PE ratio, what is their book value, and if you want to read more, then you can read about the financials of a company. So everything you can find on the same page. So this is the first strategy. You can check the index composition of different index, industry wise or sector wise, whichever you prefer. And the second strategy is also related to the same website, Money Control. So just go to Money Control website and click on mutual funds. No, I'm not teaching you how to research mutual funds. I'm teaching you to how to research stocks. But by looking at mutual funds, again, it will give you a good idea of how to research stocks. This strategy is very simple. Just go to mutual funds page and look at the different mutual funds and what returns they are giving. For example, here you can see that Sundaram large and mid cap fund, they have given a return of 19.80 CAGR, that is annual return, for the last 5 years. So you can see that this fund is performing good. Similarly, you can see other funds which are doing good. For example, here you can see that Access Mid Cap Fund, this has given a return of 23.20 into the last 5 years. So select any one fund which is performing well for the long term, and let's say we are choosing Access Mid Cap Fund, The thing is that every mutual fund has an obligation to share their portfolio with people and the exchange. So here, if you want to look at what are the companies in which Access Fund invested, you can find out. So if you scroll down this page, you can find the top 10 holdings of this mutual fund. So here you can see that it has invested in Page Industries, which is in manufacturing sector, and that its total worth is around 6.25% of the total asset. Similarly, these are the different companies in which this mutual fund invested. Along with it, you can also have an idea of the different sectors in which this fund is investing. For example, here you can see that around 27.66% of this fund is invested in banking and finance, and next 13.27% is invested in manufacturing. Overall, by looking at the different mutual funds, you can have a good idea about which industry is doing good, or where all the big mutual funds, successful mutual funds, are investing. If you can find any common stock in all the good mutual funds, or any particular industry in which all the big mutual funds are investing, it will give you a good idea about where to start your research. Another thing is that mutual funds are managed by the professionals. They have a very good experience, and if they are investing in any industry or any sector, then by looking at their portfolio, it can be also be a good learning for you. So this is the second strategy that you can use. And the third is, you can go to screener.in. It's also a financial website in India, and you can click on screens. Screens are generally a category of stocks. So for example, if you want to invest in undervalued stocks, so you can look at the undervalued growth stocks on screener website. So if you click on this link, undervalued growth stocks, this will open you the link of all the companies that according to their analysis is undervalued. Now, I never recommend anyone to invest in any stocks blindly just because they are recommending any stock. Anyhow, this is a good starting point. Here you can see there are only 7 stocks. You can research them easily. I mean, compared to 5,000 companies, researching 7 companies is not a big deal. Just look at all the companies that they are suggesting and read more about them, their products, their services, their financials. And anyhow, if you do not find it interesting, or if you do not understand any financials of a company, just ignore it. You do not need to start investing in the Indian stock market. Only invest when you are comfortable and when you are able to find good stocks. But this is also a good place where you can start looking for companies to start your research. Again, if you go to screens and let's say you have a different preference, you want to invest in companies with zero debt, which doesn't have any debt, then you can scroll down and here you can get a list of zero debt company. If you want to invest in high dividend stocks, give good dividends over time, you can click on highest dividend yield shares, and this will give you a list of stocks, list of different companies. The thing is that these screens are giving you customized results, so you do not need to research all the companies. You have a very specific numbers of stocks, specific number of companies where you can start your research. So these are the 3 simple ways where beginners can start their research. I mean, if you do not know what to do, how to start, what are the companies listed in the Indian stock market, so by using these 3 strategies, you can get familiar with the Indian stock market. That's all. I hope this video was useful to you, and please also check out my different videos on investing, and I'm sure that you can also find few good videos on TradeBen's channel. And if you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more interesting investing videos. This is Kritesh signing off.